What did you do at the factory?
Yeah?
What did you do when you were at the factory? What was your job?
To work at the factory?
Yeah, what did you do?
That was hard on the fingers.
It's hard on the
Shelling
fingers?
lobsters,
Oh, shelling lobsters. That would be
putting them
hard.
in little cans with the paper into a line.
Mm-hmm.
Down the end, put some salt on them. There was a whole bunch there. They all had different jobs. My father used to split the claws off of the lobster
Mm-hmm.
and get the lobsters ready for us to pick the meat out of it and pick the claws. That was hard, the claws on a lobster.
Mm-hmm.
You ever see them?
Yeah.
The knuckles?
Yeah, they're hard. Yeah.
He was a lobster cracker. He worked there 2 years. Now Fred Urban from New Brunswick used to take us up here.
Mm-hmm.
A big truck. That's how we travel. From Prince Edward Island to the factory. He used to take us there. There was old women from everywhere over there. From North Rustico and forget their names. And there was little shacks down there. I'll show you one picture of them.
So would you only do this in the summer?
Huh?
Would you only do this in the summer?
In the spring. At
In the
factory.
spring. Spring at the factory. And then would you go back to PEI?
May and June, the lobster, the fishermen used to fish. May and June.
Mm-hmm.
Then in June it was over.
Okay, and what would you do then for the rest of the year?
There wasn't much to do then. We wait for potatoes picking.
Mm-hmm.
Potatoes was in the fall. September and October, and that was the next job.
Mm-hmm.
And in the summer we used to rake moss. There was a lot of moss in days, which I don't see here anymore. There was a lot of moss. They used to make money at the moss and stamps. And we used to bleach the moss, and we had to clean it, put it in a bag and clean it. The monkey hairs that was in them, in drums that big. But everybody used to be at the moss. The road used to be called the Smith Road. And everybody's got a horse and wagon, used to go in the water with the horse and rake moss. And the kids that could pick off the beach. We used to make money in that.
And they'd make the moss into paper?
Huh?
And you said they'd make the moss into like paper, like money and stuff?
Yeah.
That's very cool. I've never heard of that before.
No.
No.
An old steward, a guy named Stewart, he used to come in from Charlottetown buying the moss.
Mm-hmm.
In bags, we had put it in bags.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they put 80 bags, I imagine.
So you'd do, in the spring you'd do lobster, and then you'd do
In the
raking
summer, we
moss,
Yeah.
and then you'd do
In the
potatoes
fall,
in the
potato.
fall, and in the winter you'd just get through.
There was nothing to do in the winter.
Yeah, it was frozen solid.
But the men used to knit hoops for the traps in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
I used to knit headings here. Not here, but at the old house of my husband when he was fishing. But they used to knit hoops. Now they don't knit hoops. Somebody knits a whole piece of heading and they cut it for headings.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know what they do for hoops. In plastic, I guess.
Probably, yeah.
And some used to make baskets and make little crates. They use crates for something now. I don't know what they use them for. Little crates that big.